Welcome back, friends. We're going to finish this third part on making a homemade picture frame. And as we left last time, we had just stapled everything, glued everything, and stapled it together, put the strap around it. And we're going to finish this today. This will be the third and final part. And I will say that, I apologize for my inexperience on making YouTube videos. Watching the last couple of videos, I see, there were some things that weren't done very well. But I'm not a professional YouTuber. So we're just going to do what we can. The point is, I'm just trying to show you how to make a homemade frame. Anybody can make these at home if you got a few simple tools. So we got our frame hanging here. It's everything should be dried. Where we glued it, we stapled it together. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to get the camera set up and we can finish this frame out. Like I said, we're going to paint this one black. So give me just a minute, we'll get everything set up and finish this out. All right, so we've got everything laid out here. We took our frame clamp off and everything seems to be really well. You can always put extra staples in these corners, extra V-nails if you want to. And what we're going to do is we're going to sand it. I use an orbital sander, and you can use whatever grit sandpaper you have. It doesn't have to be anything special, real fine, whatever. I usually use 60 or 80, 120, whatever I have. So we're just going to sand it lightly, get all the rough edges off. All right, now we're ready on this one. Everything's sanded down. So the next thing is to get this thing painted. So let's get it set up and let's get this done. Then when you're ready, what we're going to do is we're just going to paint it. And like I said, this is painted, we're going to paint it black. So just I like to use satin paint. You can use glossy, whatever you want to use. Let's get you in a well ventilated space. Paint outside, back porch, wherever. Get you a good coat of paint on there. We'll let that dry. We'll do the other side. Now it's dry. We can turn it over, paint the other side. That's one reason that I like to use satin paint. It seems like it dries a whole lot faster than glossy. And plus, I think, depending on the look you're wanting, I think it looks better sometimes too. So we'll paint this. We'll let that dry and see what it looks like. Well, now that our frame is done, we can get this thing set up and get it in our painting that we made for it. So here's a painting that I did a while back, and And I think it'll look very good, this black frame. So let me show you how we do that. So this rabbet groove that we cut in the wood, this is exactly where this painting is going to sit in, just like that. And then we've got these, they're called offset clips. They come in many different sizes. And those are going to go right on the edge of each side. And that's what's going to hold this in here. So we'll just take a impact and a couple screws. And make sure that their frame is set exactly where you want it in the picture. The painting is set exactly where you want it in the frame, just in case there's any slop on either side. And then just make sure that your clips are right up against it so they don't move. Well, there you have it, folks. There's our finished frame, and we put our painting in there, and I think it looks pretty good. And this is something that's pretty simple. If you've got a few saws and some tools, you could make one of these for your canvases as well. And you know, there's a lot of people that sell paintings and canvases, and you know, they don't put them in a frame, and that's fine. But as for me, I like to put them in a frame if I can. I think it just helps make them look a little bit better. But I think this is something that you can do. Give it a try. And until next time, happy painting.